Mayad nga agahon, coming to you live here from Solsticio Azzul. In This is a resort here in Antique province here in the Philippines. I already had my coffee. I had a little nice cup of coffee here. They had the instant coffee, a hot pot. So I did do that coffee already. I'm sitting here by the loft. They have like two beds here in the loft. I wanted to show you the loft. Edgar was like wanting me to show the bed here because normally when you have a loft bed, oh, there's Leanna. I like to she's still sleeping. Dazzle and Leanna, they're still. Good morning, Scuba Steve. Good morning, Scuba Steve. Hello, my brother. Hello, my brother. Figure I'll do a live stream. Dazzle and Leanna, they're still sleeping. I've already had my coffee. I just wanted to show the resort here. Man, it's like an amazing resort here. Probably the nicest resort that we've ever stayed at. You know, normally we can't afford places like this because it's pricey for us. It's very pricey. This resort actually, right now, they're holding a special promotion. That's the only way we can afford this resort because I think Fortune was saying he looked it up at Agoda and he said this resort is normally like 10,000 pesos, you know, close to $200 a night. We got the rooms here for 4,500 or $80 a night because it's the off season, rainy season still. It's not summer, so they were holding a promo. So I told Dazzle, hey, why not? You know, Leanne is on her school break, you know, for kind of like her spring break. So I figure, why not? You know, it's like sometimes you got to splurge. It can't be all about budget. It can't all be about saving money. We're Scuba Steve. We're in Antique province, and I'm gonna show you. That's why I wanted to do this early live stream so you could see the resort here. It's like, man, it's just beautiful. I'm blown away how nice this resort is. Yo, 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 Team C, yo, yo, yo. Hey, man, I'm in your old stomping grounds here in Pandan, Antique, Tim. I actually hanged out with Larry last night. We had dinner with Larry right on his kubo by the beach. We had sisig, we had calamares, we shrimp. I mean, it was like a good, nice spread, you know, Larry. And then Larry even had opened a bottle of Don Papa rum, you know, special rum made here in the Philippines. My friend Gray and Larry, they enjoyed some of that Don Papa. Me, you know, it's like try to hold up on like drinking and all. But let me show you real quick. Like this is from the loft bedroom. Let me show you like the view from the loft bedroom. So this morning, it's raining outside, but I'm not worried. I know later on this rain is gonna go away because yesterday was the same way. It was raining on the way here, but when we got here in the afternoon, it was like all sunny. This is the view from our loft, I guess bedroom you would call this. This is like two beds up here. Dazzle and I, we actually slept downstairs because I was afraid to go down the stairs at night, you know, if I had to I'm like sleepy or anything like that. So just to be safe, you know, we slept. But Leanna, she slept up here on the loft. Good morning, bro. Hey, Michael C., my good friend in Trece Martires. Happy Monday. Enjoy your stay. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a blast here, Michael C. They got ATVs here, man. We can go ATV on a private beach. Nobody here, man. No, this is in Pandan, Antique. This is kind of like away from everybody. So we can ride ATVs later on the beach. I'm going to film that. We can, there's free unlimited kayaks here. We can go kayaking all day. So it's gonna be amazing. Like and subscribe, says Scuba Steve. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that, my brother. Pescourt, where is this? The location. This is in Pandan, Antique Province in Western Visayas in the Philippines. Morning, Gino. Happy to see you. Amazing. I know, right? Look at this view, man. This is like from a postcard. We have our own swimming pool even. I'll show you. I'll show you our own swimming pool. But look at that view, man. It's just like amazing. Derek said, how about them Dodgers? Hey, man, I was so, man, Yamamoto, man. Yamamoto is awesome, man. I was like, of course, I was in pins and needles. For me, I know Toronto can score a lot of runs. So I was like, but Yamamoto is a beast, man. He's our best pitcher, man. Yeah, no doubt. Yamamoto is like our best pitcher. Whoa, bro, ATV. Cool. Like, I know, man, there's like they're parked out there, the ATVs. I don't know if you can see them on the corner there. There's like two ATVs here. And this resort, there's only like four of these I guess you can call it like A-frame. I mean, it's like plush. I've never stayed in a plush hotel like this. It's just amazing. Hello, hello. Ryan Bethy, it does not look real. You have a good green screen. I know, man. It's real. It's real, Ryan. This is not a green screen, man. This is my view this morning. I'm looking out the loft bedroom here. And then the bed, and I can stand up on the loft right now. I'm standing up. It's like, man, it's like got like these high ceilings. I mean, look at this. This is a loft, but it's got the high ceiling. And then the beds, you can see the beds. There's Leanne. I'm not going to show her. There's two beds. And the beds, they're not like laying flat on the ground. They're actually, it's on a box. There's like, see, I'm standing. I'm like, I'm not even close to hitting the ceiling here. That's how high the ceiling is here. It is a loft, but man, it doesn't feel like a loft. It just feels like another bedroom. But I did sleep downstairs with Dazzle because, man, look at these stairs. Man, it is steep, man. It's steep. And I was like, man, I don't want to go down these stairs like at nighttime while like I'm half asleep, So with Dazzle and I, we did sleep downstairs. But this is the view from the loft. And we have our own private pool. Right there is our own private pool right there outside our door. That is our own pool. Each of the rooms here, there's four swimming pools. So there are 4 units like this, and each of the units have their own swimming pool. Just like amazing. And then the pool, it's got even jets. You can even turn on jets on the pool. I mean, and look at the grounds here. Beautiful grounds. Last night they had that fire pit. They even had s'mores for us. They had marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers. I was like, man, I've never been this spoiled in my entire life. This resort is just so awesome. Look at that. Good morning, good morning. Scott, good morning. Hello, Scott. And Andas World. Hey, Brian, TextPad, my good friend in Galveston County, Texas. And I'm just waiting for the sunrise, because it is raining outside, but I know not a problem. I know this will clear out later. And even if it rains, it's not like we can't go swimming in the rain, ATV in the rain. That's not going to stop us from enjoying the resort here. Good morning. Looks like a great place. Yes. I mean, I'm like blown away. Oh, I even see a banca right there. There's a guy on a banca. Looks like he's fishing early this morning already. Good morning. Oh, kumusta Lowell from Oregon. Mabuhay, Lowell. God bless my brother. Looks like a postcard. Oh my God, bro. Super nice. I know, bro. It's like I have never stayed in such a plush place, man. They got a restaurant here. Everything. It's not cheap. Don't get me wrong. This place is not cheap. Like I said, Fortune had looked it up online, and it's like normally 10,000 pesos a night, but we got it for like 4,500 pesos a night because they're running a special. They're running a special. It's off season, it's a rainy season, so that's why this would be the only time I can afford this place. And I can't afford like 10,000 a night. That's way above our pay grade. Bill Meyer, good morning, Bill Meyer, good morning, Ryan. Haha, it's like you're on a honeymoon. I know, Ryan. This is like amazing, man. I see the Banca boat took off. It looks like he's gonna go fishing out in the ocean, man. He's going far now, far. I'm not getting in the pool with lightning. Yeah, we don't see any lightning though. Like last night we were in the pool, it was sprinkling. I didn't hear thunder or lightning. And I used to be a lifeguard, and that's what they told us. If you can hear thunder, and that's usually get out of the water if you can hear thunder. But no thunder, no lightning. Have not seen any lightning at all. So and people here, Bill, in the Philippines, when it's like even pouring torrential rain, when you go to the Philippines, people will swim on the beach, they'll swim in the pool. They're not worried. I mean, I know in the US, everything's about safety, and I can't blame them. It's like, I can't blame people. I'm the same way. It's like, I'm military. So in the military, they always told us safety first about everything. But here in the Philippines, man, it's just, this is the wild, wild there. It's like they don't really, safety is like thrown out the window here a lot of times. You'll see people, one single motorbike, you'll see 4 or 5 people, no helmets, flip-flops, shorts on the motorbike here. Maybe in the city, they're strict. When you come to the Philippines, they're strict in the city. But in Panay Island, any of the provinces in Panay Island, Aklan, Antique, Capiz, and Iloilo. It's just a wild, wild west here, man. It's like, that's what I love about it. I love about Panay Island because it's not so much rules, laws, regulations. I mean, they exist. Don't get me wrong, Bill. They exist. A lot of rules and regulations, but people just disregard it here. It's kind of like they follow what rules they want to follow. Derek, when you get your Social Security, you should take Dazzle on Mac. For sure, Derek. I mean, once I get my Social Security, it's life changing for Dazzle and I and my family here because I'm nearly gonna double my pension here in the Philippines. And for the last 14 years, I've been living on a budget just on my military pension alone. But we have a good life, We can afford places like this when it's on a special. When it's on a special, we can afford places like this. We do take trips. I've taken Dazzle to Singapore before, so not a problem. I'll be 60 next year, so less than 3 years now, I should be collecting my Social Security. We have a lot of lightning in Iowa. Then the tree 20 feet away from home has deep. Oh yes, I mean, don't get me wrong, Bill. We do get lightning here. Like I know in Calibo, my friend John Sparrow, he monitors the fisheries in the Calibo area. And just this past week, a boat got hit. Out in the ocean, the boat got hit with lightning. And a fisherman actually died. One of the fishermen actually got hit by lightning. So there is lightning. So I understand that dynamic. If I hear thunder, usually that's, when I was a lifeguard in the US, they told us that if you hear thunder, get out of the water because lightning will be, can strike you if you can hear thunder. But if you can't hear thunder, I've always been taught that there's no lightning. And then, of course, look for lightning. You see if you're seeing any lightning. I'm safety first too. It's like, I lived in the U.S. for over 30 years, so I understand. I don't take chances. Bill. Rest in, yes, for sure, Bill. Rest in peace for that fisherman. It's like, it's unfortunate. I'm sure he was just trying to make a living, but stuff like that happens here in the Philippines because, like I said, safety is not sometimes disregarded by people here. You still hear people here all the time, Bill, like someone got electrocuted. I mean, what are the chances of getting electrocuted anymore? Like if you're in the US, right? Everything's about safety. But here, unfortunately, everything is like the wild, wild west. That stuff happens. Hey, JP, good morning, JP. And the posse, and the Panay posse. JP, I'm here in the Antique province. We're in a resort here in Antique province. It's called Solsticio Azzul. Solsticio Azzul. Oh, it's coming down hard now. It's coming down hard on the rain. But I know even if it's coming down hard rain right now, later on, I'm pretty sure it's going to be sunny again. Rain here just passes by. Next thing you know, it's all sunshine. All right, where are you at, brother? I think I can tell from the picture here. I can tell this is White Mark, my good friend White Mark. Man, we are at Solsticio Resort in Antique province in Pandan, Antique. It doesn't put your name. It has numbers. I think YouTube is kind of messed up right now, but I can tell this is White Mark from the picture. And it's a tiny picture in my phone here. But I'm gonna walk around downstairs just to show you the room so you can see the room. Like again, this is like the loft. The loft, 2 beds here on the loft bedroom, and I'm standing right here. I'm standing. The ceiling is even high, so no problem banging your head or anything like that. It's an A-frame. 2 beds, and the beds you can see they're elevated. They're not like on the floor. Leanna's still sleeping. I just gotta be careful going down the stairs because this is steep, man. That's why last night Dazzle and I we actually slept. We slept downstairs, and Dazzle's still sleeping. There's our pool right there, our own swimming pool. Man, it's like we had fun swimming. As soon as we checked in yesterday, we were swimming on this little pool here. Even got jets on it, and this is our area. They block it, they plant it, so I guess that's our place to sit to. And there's the fire pit right there. We had s'mores last night, and we didn't even bring the s'mores. The resort provides you with like the chocolate, the graham crackers, and the marshmallows. Even the long stick to like heat your marshmallows. That's the beach right there. This is like the living room area. Dazzle, she's still sleeping. There's this like where I put my laptop. I was editing a video. So I'm finished editing one video, so I'll publish that for 2 days from now. They have a phone. You can call the front desk. They'll come out here. But really, really nice setup here. And the bathroom looks like all modern and plush. I mean, these are like fancy bathroom, even for the bathroom, even the sink, the toilet, hot shower. They got hot shower. Even their rain showers, like gold. It's colored gold, man. It's just like fancy. Like I said, this is probably the fanciest place I've ever stayed. It's raining right now. You can see raindrops on the pool, but I know all this will burn off later on. There's like kayaks there, unlimited kayaks, use of the kayaks. There's the ATVs. There's 2 ATVs right there. We can ride that on the beach. And the beach is private. There's like nobody on the beach. I wish it wasn't raining because I planned on walking on the beach this morning, but hey, it is what it is. You can't plan for nature. You just have to make the most of it when you're on vacation. When you're vacationing here in the Philippines during the rainy season, like right now, it's still considered rainy season. Even in Boracay, one day you can get rain, one day you can get sunshine. But what's nice when you vacation at resorts like this during the rainy season, more likely it's like half price or even more. So I do not mind that because during the regular fees of this resorts, I could not afford it. This is the only time I can really afford it when it's like budget when it's like JP, I'll watch your video from the walk on the beach. It looked awesome. I bought my airline tickets to all set. All right, JP, congratulations. Congratulations. You bought your airline tickets. Can't wait to see you, brother. Can't wait to see you. We're going to have a great time here when you get to Panay Island. Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right. Flights are cheaper going to Philippines in low season. Yeah, I mean, it's like I do know my friend, another friend of mine, he's looking at tickets now for November and December. They do have a tendency like end of November, December, the airline tickets jack up their price a little bit because December here, because of the holidays, it's a big month for Balikbayan and OFW because they want to spend Christmas in the Philippines. So I know many Filipinos that live abroad, they they'll go back to the Philippines at December. Even Boracay Island during December, one of their busiest month in Boracay Island. And I would not be surprised if this resort is like fully booked also in December. Flights are cheaper. All right, low season. My flight from SeaTac to Cebu was, wow, 565 JP. That's insane, man. That is so cheap. Man, that's like, man, you got, man, that's awesome, Jay. I'm happy for you, man. That's like, I have not seen a fare that low. Man, that's amazing. Do you have Black Friday there? No, Bill, we don't have a Black Friday here. Thanksgiving, do you know the American Thanksgiving? Some people celebrate it here more the expats, American expats celebrate it, but Filipinos they don't really celebrate the American Day of Thanksgiving. Here in the Philippines, what's big here is fiesta. Each of the barangays, towns, you name it, they have a fiesta for each of the towns here, each of the barangay. You can pretty much, like in our province of Aklan, for the whole year, pretty much every month, there's a fiesta somewhere in our province because the fiestas are like religious celebration. Usually it's a celebration of the patron saint. Like for us in Aklan, very popular is the Santo Niño, the infant Jesus. That's most barangays have a Santo Niño, and they celebrate that. Different times of the year. So it's always somewhere in Aklan province from January to December. That's almost kind of like a Thanksgiving for us here is fiesta because there in the fiesta there will be like a parade. People invite you to eat at their house. I mean, it's like lots of lechon, lots of whole roast pig roasted. It's a big party. Anytime you attend, it's like a big party. Tanya, yes, Tanya. I mean, we're spoiled, Tanya. Stay in places like this. I mean, normally this is way above our pay grade or our budget, but they are running a special promotion because it's the rainy season. So we just decided, hey, why not? Sometimes you gotta splurge a little. Can't be all about budget hotel sometimes. And we're happy that we did because like. Just seeing the face on Dazzle and Leanna when they saw their own swimming pool here, beach, it's just amazing. It was just amazing when we checked in yesterday afternoon. And they have Starlink. That's why I have Wi-Fi because this is pretty far out here in Antique. There's like not we're far from the downtown. main town of Pandan. We're like at the very end. It seemed like it took me at least 15, 20 minutes to get to this resort from like the downtown area of Pandan. So, but private beach, no access to other people. So we're going to be spoiled the next days here. Mark Johnson. I lived in Makati, Manila for a few years. It was great. Oh yeah, I mean the people that live in Makati, man, that's kind of like the expensive part of the Philippines. That's BGC area, Eastwood City, all that places. Condos. That's like condo living. To me, people that live in Makati, you're almost like living like Los Angeles. Like that's like plush. All the restaurants, you're living like in a bubble there. It's like you got all the American conveniences, restaurants, cafes, very secure, very safe, lots of security guards all over that place. JP, the flight from Cebu two was $80. I decided to just hang out at Mactan Airport instead of going to a hotel for 8 hours. Okay, I mean, I've been to Mactan Airport, JP, for a few times. We have flown there. It's a nice hotel. There's enough there to do. There's cafes there, restaurants, and bars. I mean, Mactan Airport, it's almost kind of like the same airport in the US. You will have places to like chill there, eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner, depending on what time you get. There's a sports bar there. You can sit if you want to watch sports. You won't get bored. There's shops to shop at Mactan Air. Beautiful, beautiful. One of the better airports here in the Philippines is Mactan Airport. Do all the rooms at the resort have private? Yes, Tanya. If it can, because that's unbelievable, right? There's only four. There's only four of these units, so that's why it's really. I think it's really exclusive. Even like the restaurant, really, I've noticed it's just the guests that stay in here are eating. We even get free breakfast today. We're getting like we already ordered our breakfast today. We're gonna have spam. Rice, Dazzle and Leanne, of course, they like fried rice, garlic rice. Me, I'm having toast bread and sunny side up egg, and I'll have another cup of coffee, and they're having juices included, breakfast included, with the $80 a night to stay here. But like private pool, every single room has a private pool this size right here. I mean, it's not a large pool, but like you don't have to share it. You don't have to share it. Each of the units, I'll film it later when it's not raining from the outside. I actually filmed a little bit of it yesterday afternoon when we arrived here. But each of the units have their own pool, and we're kind of separated by they put this barrier, that those plants, so you know what part of the beach and what part of the resort here where you can hang out. Like that's our hangout, and they'll serve your breakfast there. Hopefully, our breakfast, we scheduled it for 9 a.m. So hopefully by 9, it's not, but really nice. I mean, it's like, I'm glad we did it. And like I said, it's a little pricey for us, but I'm glad I reserved it because just Dazzle and Leanna's reaction yesterday when they saw it, and even for me, it's like, and we got blessed with a beautiful sunset. The sunset view was like right around there, was like the sunset, so I was able to film the sunset. So I was hoping I could catch a sunrise this morning, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get a sunrise this morning. But not a big deal, It's like we're here for till tomorrow, another day, so we should be good. Can never, that's right, that's right. Can never have enough garlic rice. And both Dazzle and Leanna, they're always, of course, garlic rice. Me, I try to eat more toast. I try to limit the rice that I consume. All right, all right. I did prepare a topic this morning because I tried to prepare a topic if that way, if there's no questions for me on the comments. I'll get my notes. I'll get my other phone because I put my notes on my other phone. I already had a cup of coffee. That was my cup of coffee. They have like a little to heat water here. I'm just gonna focus the on the view here rather than to me, rather than to me. And then let me pull up my topic here for today. And this is my topic. I always try to put little notes in my topic. My topic today, you will find a community here in the Philippines. That's my topic. I mean, it might not apply to all people because I do know there's expats here that try to avoid other expats as much as they can. And to me, that's all right. Everybody's got their own thing. You don't got to follow. There's no rules here in the Philippines. So if you do not want to hang out with other expats, to me that's not a big deal. Let me open the door here. That way, maybe you guys will see a clear. Oh, there's a nicer because the glass. I was like behind the glass. Let me just move my chair. That way, I'm sitting down while. Light rain, it's light rain, a little breezy. So, like I said, I'm sure later on, I'm sure it will stop raining here, like it did yesterday. Yesterday, on the way here to Antique, it was raining, but it got sunny in the afternoon. Nice. All right, all right. Mark Johnson, it says, nice. So that's going to be my topic. You will find a community here in the Philippines. And I say that because most of the people that I know, both expats, both Philippine Americans or Philams that moved or retired here in the Philippines, they find a community here. And when I say community, is they meet friends here. Because I think a lot of it is because the like-mindedness. We all have the same thinking when we come here to the Philippines. We want to retire, like for me, retire on a budget. Or when you're retired, you want to get the most out of your money when you're retired. When you're retired, we all worked hard for our retirement, right? It's like not easy to make it to like retirement age and have a pension, have money to be able to retire. I know that's not a given anymore. There's many Americans that I know can't afford to retire, that they have to work until, forever pretty much, because of the cost of living. So, a lot of us, when we retire here, we don't take it for granted. People that I talk to, we know how blessed we are that we're able to spend the fourth quarter of our life at places like this. At beach resorts, affordable beach resorts. It's like there's no way like a setup like this in the U.S. Can I afford it? Something like this in the U.S. I couldn't imagine how much a resort like this